Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Sir Vince Frias from OLLCS. And on behalf of my fellow tech trainers, Ma'am Archie Dasigan and Ma'am Marylois Lasapin, I'll be presenting to you screen capturing and screen recording. Today, we're going to be discussing the following. First, we're going to discuss what screen capturing and screen recording are. And then we're moving on to knowing when we would want to use these features. And then a significant chunk of our presentation will be allotted to how to do the screen capture and then the screen record, whether you're on the PC or on the mobile phone. And finally, we're going to cap off our presentation by showing the pros and cons of the aforementioned features. Alright, what's the difference between screen capturing and screen recording? The screen capturing involves screenshots of a selected region, window, or entire screen. So a screen capture is a picture. Alright? On the other hand, a screen recording is a digital recording of the contents of a computer screen. And sometimes voiceovers are included in these. Therefore, screen recording is just a video of your screen. Alright, so screen capturing is a photo, while screen recording is a video. Okay, that's it. Alright, now you're wondering when would we want to capture and or record our screens. There are two situations here. I'll be explaining them one by one. So the first involves when you cannot meet your prospect face to face, which happens, especially right now. Okay, you can record a presentation and then share it with your stakeholders so that everyone will receive the information quickly and efficiently. So if you remember our webinar about recording using the PowerPoint app, that's what it is. And then second, you can provide a step-by-step instruction, because these kinds of presentations, these kinds of media are easy to follow because they are first person. It shows the learner or the prospect in general whether they're doing it the right way. If they're doing it the right way, they should be seeing the same photos that you're showing to them, or the videos that you are showing to them. Also, the learner has the freedom to stop whenever he or she needs to understand what's going on in your step-by-step instruction. Alright, now we're going to proceed with how we screen record and screen capture. First off, we're going to talk about screen capturing on the PC. We have two ways. We're going to present two ways on how to screen capture on the PC. First is the print screen button via your keyboard. And then the second way is using the app on Windows, which is called the snipping tool, which is now known as Nip and Sketch. Alright, first thing we want to do when we want to screen capture using the print screen button is to be on the window or on the app that on which you want to take the screenshot of. In my case, I have my MS Excel opened with the following data. It's distance, and then contain distance, and then cost of plane ticket in thousands of pesos. Okay, and I want to show how to insert a trend line. So with that, I'm going to press on this and then chart design, and then click on add chart element and then trend line. There you go. I want to show learners where to find it. Okay, one way of doing that is to include a screenshot of everything, of the navigation. So in this case, this looks good. It shows where you want to click, from the chart design to the chart element to the trend line and to the linear. So at this point, we would want to press on the print screen button already. It depends on the PC where, it depends on the keyboard where your print screen button is. On my case, it's on the top right of the keyboard. Most keyboards have it on the top right part of their keyboards. Alright? Some PCs, especially laptops, they would need to press another function key. So it really depends on your keyboard. Mine requires to press the function key. So I'll do that and then press print screen. Alright, so I did it. And it automatically saves to your clipboard. And if you want to send it, you can send it on Messenger, you can send it on Twitter, or on other related apps. But if you want to save the screenshot, you might want to use something like Paint, the basic Paint. So let's paste it on Paint. I'll open Microsoft Paint and then I'll use the Ctrl-V, which is the shortcut for paste. There you go. As you can see, this is the entire window. The entire screen actually. This is the entire screen of the screen capture. It shows you that you have to press on the chart design on here, the middle, and then on your left you can see add chart element, and then trend line is highlighted there, and finally the linear. Right? So at this point you just have to save it as in any file format that you wish. So here I'm just gonna save it as JPEG. Alright, so that's it. So give the file name that you want, and then there you go. Okay, another method of doing a screen capture on the PC is using the snipping tool, or now known as the snip and sketch tool. Okay, so before we invoke that tool, we just want to redo what we just did earlier about the when we use the print screen button. So I want to show the same navigation. Here's the same example from the previous slide. So you have chart design, chart element, trend line, and then linear. Okay. This time, I'm going to use the snipping tool. Okay. To invoke this tool, you just have to press the Windows key, the Shift button, and then S, all at the same time. So I'm going to do that right now. Yeah. If you notice, the screen turns dark, a little dark, and then you have 5 buttons at the top of the screen. Okay, let's go through them one by one. First is the rectangular snip. This is set as default. This is the default kind of snip. Okay, you just have to drag it to a particular part of the screen that you want to capture. And then second is the freeform snip, which is reminiscent of the freeform select tool of the MS Paint. It's the same principle. If you want to capture a part of the screen that is not necessarily rectangular, you can use the freeform snip. And then third, you have the window snip. Okay, the window snip will allow you to select an entire window. Okay, not the entire screen, but the entire window only. If you want to capture the entire screen, you have this fourth one. It's a full screen snip, which I already just did. Okay, I clicked on it, and then it shows on the bottom right. I'll show it again. It's in your notifs. So it says here, snip and sketch. Snip save to clipboard. You want to press this if you want to look at it by yourself and save it. Okay, it's just saved on your clipboard. So you have this screen capture. And if you want to save it, I'll just move this. There we go. If you want to save this, okay, this is a much better place. Ayan. You just have to click on the save as button on the top right of the snip and sketch window. So I'm doing it right now. If you click on it, it will show you where you want to save it. And at this point, you just want to enter the file name that you want and then click save, and then you'll see it. Alright, that's it. Okay, we now move on to screen capturing on the phone, which is more commonly known as the screenshot. It depends on your phone how you can do one. Sometimes it's already in the phone, like it has a button, it has an icon that helps you to screen capture something. Other times, you would have to hold a couple of buttons on your screen, which is the case on my phone. Okay, I'm now going to show you how to take a screenshot on your phone. Okay, remember it depends on the kind of phone you have. In my case, it's an older model, so it needs a couple of buttons, as I will show in a bit. Okay, but the first step, of course, is to be on that window or be on that portion of the screen, be on that app that you want. On my case, I'm on a Google Drive folder that I would want to show to my learners. So if you can see here, it's a collection of data sets for a task on Google Drive. Alright, so if you want to take a screenshot of this one, my phone will involve two buttons. The one at the bottom here, that's the home button, and then the power button, which is over here. Oh, it's closed. There you go, it's still alive. You can see it there. So home button and power button, you hold it for a few seconds, so if you do it long enough, it will show that it's already captured. So then after, you can see it on your notifications. It says screenshot captured, and you just have to tap it to show it, to take a look at it. So that's it. Remember, it depends on the phone that you have. Sometimes it's already on the drop down. It will say screen capture, or there will be an app on your phone, and an innate app that's already on your phone. It really depends on the phone that you have. Okay, so that's it. Okay, we're now done with screen capture on PC and on the phone. Now we're moving on to screen recording. This one is screen recording on the PC. Okay, the first way of recording your screen on the PC is through the Xbox Game Bar, which is a default app on Windows 10. So that's already one feature of it. You don't have to download it. It's already there. And second, it also allows for voiceover. And then you can also choose to record just the window or the entire screen. Okay, just take note that the webcam would not work on this one. That's one downside of it, but you can still do the voiceover, which is pretty fine already. Alright, now I'm going to show you how to record your screen using the Xbox Game Bar on Windows 10. Okay, first of all, you have to be on your window, on the needed window that you have to record. On my case, I have this Excel file, and let's remove the trend line first. That's our goal. That's the preview of what we want to achieve in this on the recording I'm going to do. So to invoke our Xbox game bar, you have to press Windows key and G on your keyboard, as so. When you do that, the widget of the Xbox game bar will appear on your PC. Okay, I'll just remove this. There you go. This is the main widget menu. And then there are 4 main buttons here. Audio, capture, performance, and then Xbox social. We want to click on the capture widget. Okay, and then it shows up on the top left when you click. And then you have these 4 buttons. The first button is actually a screenshot button. So you have another way of capturing the screen. But now we're just going to do the screen recording. So we have to move to that third one. The second is inactive. It's a record last 30 seconds. But we're not going to need it now. We need this start recording instant. Okay? And then the final button is a toggle whether you're going to include your mic when you're recording. In this case, I'd like to include my voiceover, so I'll just leave it on. After that, you can start recording by clicking on the third button. And then you will see on the top right portion of your screen, it's already recording. Okay, once that's up there, you can start clicking on the background and explain as you go along. Okay, so today we're going to insert a trend line to this scatter plot we have. And to do that, we just have to click on the chart on the scatter plot we have, and then click on the chart design button on tab on your Excel. And then you go to the leftmost button. It's the add chart element. Then you go to the trend line. And then from that drop down, you click on the trend line that you want. Okay, on my case, I'd like to use the linear trend line. So let's go with that. Once you click on it, it will show on the chart already on the scatter plot. You see this blue line there? That's your trend line. Okay? And that's it. That's how to add a trend line. Okay? Now, if you're done recording, just click on stop on the top right still. Okay? When it stops, it will show on the right side of the screen, game click recorded. You have to click on that because it disappears in a matter of seconds. Okay? But if you missed it, you can still access it by default using the this PC, this directory, this PC, then videos, and then captures. Okay, so that's it. I'll play some of this. This is your video. I'll double click and then let's see. And then you will see on the top right portion of your screen, it's already recording. Okay, ayan. So that's your recording. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Okay. Another way to record your screen is using Screencast-O-Matic, which is an app from the internet. Okay, the following are the features. Number 1, it allows for not only the desktop recording, but also webcam recording. Therefore, you can record yourself explaining something and showing your entire desktop. Another feature is that it has a time limit per video. Since this is a free version of this app, it only has a 15-minute time limit, okay, which is already long for all intents and purposes. And then third, it only allows computer audio if you have a premium account. Therefore, when you just have the free version of the Screencast-O-Matic, you can only record your voiceover, okay, along with the webcam. So that's it. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to record your screen using Screencast-O-Matic. Okay, first of all, you have to look it up on your browser. I'm just gonna write it as is, Screencast-O-Matic. Simple as that. It will show at the very first entry on your search results. Just click on that. Okay, and then there's the window, and then click on Start Recording for Free, the blue button. Okay, and then here's your actual screen recorder. You launch the free recorder, click on that, and then a prompt will show up at the top of the screen. Okay, just wait for it. There you go. Just click open, no problem, and then it will launch as so. There you go. It will show this one, the bottom left, screen, webcam, or both. Okay, since I'm already using the webcam right now, I cannot use both, but just I want to let you know that you can. Okay, it's just not available. We'll just stick with the screen. You can still include the narration. So you can see that's the narration. Make sure the green bars are there. That means it's picking up your voice. Okay. If not, you might have to do some adjustments in your audio. Okay, but this is fine. So we'll start recording. But first, let's go to the tab that we want, which is this one. Okay, the good old Excel window we've been talking about the entire session. Okay, same process. Put the window out there that you want to record, and then when you're good with it, press record. Here at the top bottom left. Okay, it has a countdown, and then there. So I'm just going to show the how to put a trend line. Okay, click on the chart, then chart design, then click on add chart element, click on trend line, and then the trend line that you want. I'm going to put in linear. Okay, and there you go. There's the trend line to your scatter plot. All right, and that's it. When you want to stop your recording, it's on the bottom left. It shows a little button there. There's the pause. When you pause it, this one shows up. Okay, when you're happy with it, then just press done, which is what I'm going to do. There you go. It has two options. You can either save or upload it, and then the other option to edit the video. Okay, it depends on the need. Okay, right now we're just gonna save it. Okay, and when you save it, it previews what the video you just took. So I'm gonna play some of it, and there. So I'm just gonna show the how to put a trend line. Okay, click on the chart, then chart design, then click on add chart element, click on trend line, and then the trend line that you want. So that's it. I'm not gonna finish all the way. Okay, and just gonna show you how to save it. Okay, you can upload it to YouTube. You can upload to Screencast-O-Matic, but today we're just gonna save it as a video file on the PC, as so. And then here are your publishing options: type, MP4, file name, folder, and everything else. Okay, then you save it to whatever you want, and then click on publish, and then it will publish to a video file. Then you just have to wait on it, and then it will show up. Okay, you can see it when it's done. Okay, you can browse the folder where it is, and right now it's here, recording number 19. If you want to watch it, just click on it again, and there you go. That's it. That's how you screen record using the Screencast-O-Matic. Okay, now at this point, we're going to show you how to screen record on your phone. I'll be presenting two options. Okay, the first option is applicable when your phone has a built-in screen recorder. This is for the newer or more recent models of the smartphone, which is the case of the phone I'm holding. This is from my cousin. Thank you, Ate Nicole, for lending me your phone. Okay, so to screen record, it's accessible in your drop down. Okay, it depends on the phone where it is, but usually it's in the drop down. It's in the bunch of icons here. As you can see, it's on the bottom left. So you just click on that, tap. But remember, when you tap on it, it automatically starts recording. Some phones will give you a widget so you can have a better view on when to start. But there's some phones rather, that will start recording when you press on the screen recorder, and this is one of those phones. Okay, so when you want, for example, you want to show your learners how to access a particular file, or what file you need to access on a folder, on a Google Drive folder. That's what we're doing right now. So just use the screen recorder here, tap, and then start talking. Okay, it should record your voice as well. So here I'm at the Google folder. I show that there's a widget showing that it's running. There you go. And just gonna do the step by step. So here's your folder for the task. Just refer to the first table. You click on the PDF. This is from the PSA about OFW, number and percentage distribution of OFWs by sex and region. It is a PDF, and that's it. Just copy the information there, and then hopefully you can make a graph about it. Okay, something like that. When you're done recording, you just go back to your drop down menu, and then here's the tab you want to go to, the recording screen. You just have to press stop, and that will save your recording. Okay, when you do that, it will show recording saved to gallery. Okay, let's try to look at our recording. Go to our gallery, videos. It's in our videos, and then this is the one. Allow me to play it for us. It should record your voice as well. So here I'm at the Google folder. I show that there's a widget showing that it's running. There you go. Okay, so it's still playing. Do the step by step. Okay, that's it. That's the first way of doing the screen recording on the phone. The second way to record your screen on the phone is to use an external app, which can be downloaded from the Google Play Store. This is called the X Recorder. You can just search for it. Okay, type X Recorder, not Xbox. The first result is the app you're looking for. It's the orange one there. Just tap on it. I've installed it. It's around 15 MB. It's not too heavy of an app. Okay, once you have installed it, you can open it, and then there are ads, and here's your interface. So here you can see the files that you have made from the app. Right now, there are no recordings yet, no photos, so it's blank. Now, we're going to record something, the Google Drive. So let's go there first. If you notice, there's this app. When you open the app, it will show this this widget, the circular widget, similar to the one you use in Messenger. Okay, it's a circular widget. It shows 4 options there, but the one we want is the recording button, which is the one with the red circle. Okay, when you're on the window or on the app that you need to record rather, you just simply tap the button there. When I press it, it's gonna have a countdown, and then it's recording. Okay, my screen record, my wireless projection is gone. That's normal. Okay, your phone should be okay. Okay, it's just the projection. It's the wireless projection at fault here. Okay, it can't use this. It can't use both at the same time. But you can. Here you go. You can resurrect it just as I did. If you see, there's on the widget, it turns into the timer, how long we've been recording the screen. Okay, so that's it. Just gonna scroll up and down, tap on one file, and then call it a day. Okay, you can add your voiceover, add your instructions and whatnot. And once you're done, just tap on the widget again, and then you can either pause it, or once you paused it, you can safely stop it without too much of a hassle. So that's what I'm going to do. The widget goes away after a few seconds, so just be quick with your actions here. Be sure and quick with your actions. Just gonna stop. Once you're done recording, it will show something. It says that the video is saved. Okay? You can access the video on your gallery, or if you want to watch it right now, you can press play on the pop-up. So I'll do that right now. It's recording. Okay. Okay, my screen record, my wireless projection is gone. That's normal. Okay. Your phone should be okay. It's just the projection. It's the wireless projection at fault here. Okay, it can't use this. It can't use both at the same time. But you can. Here you go. You can resurrect it just as I did. If you see, that's it. Just gonna pause it midway, and there you go. That's the screen recording using the external app called the X Recorder. Alright, we're almost at the end of this presentation, and allow me to wrap things up by citing the pros and cons of screen capturing and screen recording. See? So for the pros, one is that you can get to save content of any type. And then another one, which is I think this is the most crucial one, it makes it easier to explain problems and solutions. Because as we mentioned before, when you screen capture, when you screen record, it provides a first-person view of whatever is happening on your phone or on your PC. And finally, it can create a wide range of content. Okay, it really is up to you what you want to show. If you want to show your face while explaining, or just want to show the steps without your face on it, it really depends on the person. Okay, and now let's proceed with the cons. Okay, First is the screen recording, screen capturing. There are apps that are free. There are free versions of these. One of the main features of free apps is that they have watermarks. Okay, and another one is lower resolutions available, especially for the recordings. And then there's a limit, short recording time. Sometimes it's 5 minutes, sometimes it's 10, sometimes it's 15. It's not unlimited. Okay, unlike when you purchase the premium version, you can do however long you like. Okay, and finally, since we're dealing with recordings, especially when you have recordings, they are big. They have big file formats. Okay, it's too big for the email, and downloading might take a while. Okay, so it's important that your PC has, or phone has, plenty of space, okay, whether it's in the storage or on an external SD card or on a external hard drive if you're on a PC. So that's one of the main cons actually. It's video. So what you expect about a video? It has a big file. It's gonna be big storage. So that's pretty much it. In this presentation, we were exposed to various ways to capture and record, whether it be on the PC or on the phone. We hope that this presentation has equipped us with the necessary tools, the necessary apps, the necessary ideas that we need in transitioning to our online learning environment this upcoming school year. And that's it for our presentation today. Thank you everyone for your time, and always remember to stay hydrated.